Let's say you're coming down the court after tip-off, and you see this behemoth of a defender staring you down. What are your next moves? Well, I'm guessing that's why you clicked on this video. You want to know your options. Well, I got you. In this video, I'll show you 4 of the easiest ways to score on strong defenders. Let's get into it.
Just look at him. Physical.
The first thing you got to be able to do is, of course, shoot. And I'm talking about well beyond the three-point line. You want to be able to score without having to get too close to them. Not only that, but you also want to be able to make space between you and them. And the best way to do this is by using a move that's almost impossible to guard, the push-out dribble. This is one of the most simple ways to get space, and you don't really see too many people talking about it or using it. And to work on this, we're just going to start beyond the arc and work on pushing the ball out, letting it hang, and trying to gain as much space as we can laterally before getting into a 3. And we can work on these from the 3 spots, the top of the key and both wings, and make 5 threes going left and 5 going right. From here, all we're gonna do is just add different things to the move to make it more challenging and to perfect every way we can get into it. And the first one is adding a step back right after the push out. Then we're gonna get into an AI cross right before the push out. And then lastly, it's a tween cross combo right before getting into the push out, and then a 3 ball. And we'll work on these from the 3 spots and still make 5 going each way. The last 3 that's going to help you not have to engage strong defenders is the pound step back or side step. And we'll make 3 of these going both ways from the 3 spots. The push out is not only good beyond the arc with these type of defenders, but also in the mid-range. And there's just so many different ways you can get into it. We're going to start at the free throw line and basically do the same thing we did from 3. The push out going both ways, the push out into a side step, then the AI cross into the push out, then the tween cross into the push out. And we'll do 5 of these going left and right from the free throw line and both wings, working on pushing out as far as you can. Another thing that's not talked about enough are the subtle fouls that refs don't see. They can help you out a ton when it comes to making space on strong defenders. And this pullback that Jordan used to do, slightly pushing his defender, is a perfect example of this. You can work on this when you're training by yourself, but you also want to make sure you're working on it against live defenders in practice, and also in your games. Putting your defender in jail out of the screen and then getting into the push out is another way you can make space, and it'll help you out a ton when you're trying to get open. This is again something you want to rep out at practice and make sure you get it down before your games. The second way to score on strong guys is one some of you might not like, but in some cases, it has to be done. You got to learn how to drive into them and create the contact first. And a great way to do this when it comes to finishing is by using the veer step. And then also by getting into contact bumps in the air. Both of these will leave you more in control, which will make the defense have to react to you. Number 3 is for you guys who aren't ready for all that contact yet and are maybe a little quicker on your feet. And it's to avoid the brick wall and try to blow by them using a curved angle drive. And a great way to work on this is by dropping into an attack position and then curving your drive around your defender and getting into your lay. You can also do this by starting with the push-out dribble and then quickly dropping down and doing the same thing. You can work on these from the 3 spots and make 4 finishes going left and right. Now this next finish is something you younger kids often neglect, and that's the hook shot. This allows you to not even have to make contact with your defender and still be able to get into a high percentage shot. If you master it, of course. So make sure you're working on these off both feet and with both hands. We'll get into these out of the in and out and make 6 each way off the backboard. The last one might be a little unexpected, But number 4 is to use their strength to your advantage. And you might be asking, what do I mean by that? But basically what I'm trying to say is, make them foul you. And some easy ways to do this is out of the pickup, using that high hardened swing. And then of course, using that offhand swipe whenever they get into your space. Now the one thing I'll advise you not to do like Harden is this. He be ODing it sometimes. And if you want to see what Harden actually did well in his prime, make sure to check out this video right here. I hope this video helped y'all out. And if it did, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
And thou shalt vow a vow unto the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not slack to pay it. For the Lord thy God will surely require it of thee, and it would be sin in thee.